What's the point of food stamps if it's just for real food?
Trump need to shut the hell up and sit down some with. When I get my food stamps, I like to buy Pepsi and I like snacks. When will it take effect?
I shouldn't need to say it, but food stamps are meant for the essentials first, right? Milk, eggs, yogurt, whatever you eat, vegetables, fruits, not things like Pepsi, soda, and junk. Anyway, today I found some of the craziest benefit freakouts online, and you won't want to miss a single clip.
So I don't know if many of you know this, but I live in Idaho. And they are passing a law stating that you cannot use food stamps to buy candy or soda. So now I am going to move to another state. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot buy with my food stamps. If I wanna buy 20 cases of soda, well, guess what? I'm buying 20 cases of soda. If I wanna buy 5 pounds of candy, then I should be able to buy 5 pounds of candy. I only use my food stamps to buy junk. That's how I keep my whole pantry stocked. That's how I keep my 6 kids happy, because it's all they eat. They only eat junk food. So I'm about to start a petition to ban this law because this is against human rights. Humans should be able to consume anything and everything that they please, even if it's on the government's dime. So since I'm leaving Idaho, what state do you think I should move to? Which is the best state that I could, move me and my 7 kids to? Possibly a state that you could just use your food stamps for whatever you want.
I honestly don't know where this sentiment comes from that EBT should be used to buy candy and soda, because at the end of the day, you're not putting anything beneficial in your body when you're buying those things for you and especially your kids.
This, y'all, this is why. This is why. This is why. Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass her a receipt. This joint said, y'all, they didn't even buy it, and that's what making me even more mad. And everything won't even rung up yet, y'all. $1,013. This is why. This is why I be mad at work. This is why I don't want to work on the 1st. Or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 4th.
So they tried to buy over $1,000 of food on the EBT card, and as you can probably guess, it would be pretty frustrating to have to put all that back and ring it up just for them not to buy it and have it declined.
It's now being reported that up to 18 states are going to implement a rule for 2026 that junk food will then be ineligible to be purchased with SNAP benefits, and I couldn't agree with this more. And the reason being is when you take a look at the statistics of individuals on SNAP benefits, you see a much higher rate of obesity. Up to 52% of recipients of SNAP benefits are obese. So not only are they damaging their health, they're more than likely double dipping in the fact that they're going to have higher health risks because of their obesity, which more than likely people on SNAP benefits are also on some kind of state care when it comes to their health insurance. So I couldn't agree with this more. But what are your thoughts?
So obviously, like we have determined, people on SNAP probably need those whole foods more and definitely should be prioritizing them before buying junk food and soda and things like that.
That's the one that be I know damn well y'all ain't up in here eating them folks cotton candy. I mean, Grandma. It ain't like y'all.
The people ain't like
y'all paid for that.
They act like they're scared to say something to them.
We don't have to pay for it. And if they say something to me, I'm all for it. I'm going to go back to jail. That's just me. Y'all know y'all gotta pay for that. Y'all better go to the car. Make them go to the car, dear.
I ain't got no say to them. Them the super ghetto twins. I ain't got nothing to say.
Clearly, we don't have to go.
I mean, at this point, you probably should put your foot down as a parent and, tell your kids that it's not right what they're doing, because basically what they're doing is stealing.
Grocery shop with us. Make it go by faster. One of you. This what I pick, and this what he picked.
I tell you what, how about this instead? If you're on food stamps, you get a pre-selected box of meat, bread, rice, food staples, and fruits and vegetables. No more handing you a debit card filled with other people's cash for you to go load up on Oreos. The goal here is to keep you from starving, because taxpayers do not need to bankroll your junk food pantry or your health problems.
It's honestly insane what was in her cart, because as you could see, most of that was complete junk food, right? Overly processed, when you could have just been buying whole ingredients and cooking yourself.
So I live in West Virginia, and they just changed the EBT rules where it can't be used to purchase soda. And I think that's terrible. Like, I'm sorry, but just because you need assistance doesn't mean that you don't deserve to have soda.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a debate that's setting the internet on fire. A proposed rule limiting SNAP benefits to essential groceries has sparked outrage, with some recipients claiming it's unfair to restrict soda and candy purchases, while others argue taxpayer-funded assistance should prioritize nutritious food. As emotions rise and opinions clash, the question becomes bigger than groceries. It's about responsibility, personal choice, and where the line should really be drawn.
Other things, but I just don't agree with it. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I mean, just why would you buy soda if you're on EBT, right? It's not that you shouldn't be able to drink soda, but it's the fact that there should be other priorities beforehand.
Trump need to shut the hell up and sit down somewhere, because when I get my food stamps, I buy food with my food stamps. I like to buy Pepsi because that's what I drink. Pepsi. I buy 2-liter Pepsis every time I go to the market. And I like snacks. I like to snack. The kids like to snack. So who is you to tell us that we can't buy Pepsis and sodas with our stamps? We should be able to get what the hell we want to get with our food stamps. Now you want to cut everything and talk about we can just buy food. So we supposed to spend money to buy the sodas and the snacks, just to have sodas and Kool-Aid and snacks and juices and stuff in the house for the adults and the children. When will this take effect? Because I better not get messed up for June. I need everything. I want to buy everything with my food stamps.
So I mean, you can go ahead and buy snacks and junk food and all this soda, but you just have to do it from your own dime and not leech off of the government.
Your kids say they hungry in the store, gotta feed them. You gotta stop and you gotta feed them. Because one thing about me, when I'm hungry, you gonna make sure you eat. You gotta eat. Ain't that right? So when y'all hear y'all kids crying, just stop, take a break, and get them a snack. It's the only way to get them to shut up. That's it. It's simple.
Y'all see they quiet as a bee.
Hey, quiet. It's okay to take a break, y'all.
Look, Batman, he happy.
It's okay. It's better than listen to y'all kids cry. And to the people that want to see the kids, here they are.
Y'all always ask about the kids. Here they are.
Genuinely, that might have been one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen, right? They're just sitting on the floor of a grocery store. This guy's putting chips on the dirty floor and picking them up and eating off of the floor. I don't understand why you couldn't have just put in a little bit of that food back and went ahead and purchased the things that you actually did want to eat.
It's not even cool. Like, why they do that? What's the point of food stamps if it's just for real food?
Hannah Moore believes she and other SNAP recipients should be able to go into the grocery store and buy whatever they like. Soda, candy, prepackaged sweets, prepared desserts, and juice with less than half of natural fruit or vegetable juice in it will not be allowed to be purchased on SNAP cards.
I don't know what Trump is doing. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear what the government is doing, right? They want vegetables, fruits, actual milk, like things like this that are healthy and can be used to cook to be purchased before junk food.
Hyperventilating, y'all. I just had the most embarrassing 1-hour ordeal in Dollar Tree ever. I had $55 to spend on groceries this week. That's it. And we get EBT. And I've always been the person that is slightly embarrassed about getting EBT because it has such a bad rap.
All right, guys, now the conversation gets even more intense. As more people react to the proposed SNAP changes, the divide becomes impossible to ignore. Some believe these restrictions encourage healthier habits and reduce waste, while others see them as government overreach. From viral grocery store moments to heated online rants, every clip reveals just how differently people view public assistance, parenting, and personal accountability. The debate keeps escalating, and neither side is willing to back down.
I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and grab whatever essentials I can to last us until next week when we get EBT again. It'll be fun. I get to the register and I wanted them to tender $33.97 on EBT so I could pay the remainder on my card. which was $21.96. The cashier is a young girl. She's alone, and the line is to the back of the store. And this is where the embarrassment comes in, because I told her, I said, I only have $33.97 on my EBT card. And she said, well, swipe your card, your total's $52, and the EBT will just come off. But that's not how it works if there's not enough money on the card. Well, I said, well, you have to tender it for a specific amount, and she says there's no option for that. So she says, swipe your card, so I do. And it declines, and she tells me, sorry, there's nothing I can do. So I politely, because at this point, everybody is staring at me, I ask her, can she call the manager? Don't know why, but the manager doesn't speak any English, only Spanish, and I unfortunately do not speak Spanish. She doesn't understand what we're trying to tell her. So for some reason the cashier decides she's gonna tender $33.96 in cash. She has me swipe my EBT and it goes through for $21.96. In the meantime, everyone is staring at me because the line cannot move. And so the cashier starts saying, my register is gonna be short $33.97. My register is going to be short $33.97 because she didn't pay the $33.97. Well, nobody told you to put $33.97 in cash, baby. I didn't ask you to give me my groceries for free. Go back and forth, and the manager, not speaking any English, does not want to hear me. She just keeps talking over me. Finally, a Spanish-speaking customer starts translating for us, and no matter what, this manager did not understand, and the whole store is staring at me like I'm a pitiful loser and making comments under their breath and saying stuff because it looks like I'm causing this big scene, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I hate to be the center of attention. I really do, guys. I know that I'm on here with 12,000 followers, but I hate to be the center of attention. Finally, the manager says that she's going to refund everything and then she's going to recharge me. I said, okay, fine. She refunds me, but she doesn't refund my EBT, the $21.96. Instead, she refunds it all to my card. So now I paid $21.96 off my EBT, but I don't get that back. And she charges me again. So I just paid $80-something, almost $90 for $55 worth of groceries. So I essentially paid almost twice for my groceries because Dollar Tree does not train their employees the right way. And I got eternally embarrassed.
I mean, it does suck that this woman got charged double and twice, but at the end of the day, she probably should have just called the EBT phone line and disputed it with them, or even disputed it with the corporate Dollar Tree phone line, instead of going on TikTok and making a scene.
So y'all mean to tell me I can't buy no snacks off my EBT card? I'm in here shopping, trying to get all my good snacks. Trying to get all my good snacks and shit. See this? All that. Going straight to the buggy with me. All those nice good seeds. They couldn't find out I can't buy no more snacks on my EBT card. Tell me I be ashamed and tell me that must be ain't true. And tell the damn people behind me in line say I must be ain't read the news. Cause baby, what the fuck am I doing with them trying at the house with no snacks and I got to buy cash? Y'all always ready to cut my EBT card off there. Nah, ain't no way Trump did no shit like that.
I mean, the clear solution here is just not to buy snacks and to buy healthier foods that you can cook and prepare yourself. I mean, you can make and prepare healthy snacks yourself. You don't have to just buy them prepackaged.
I want you to ask yourself, why are you so incredibly triggered by the fact that someone can have a bag of chips or a cookie? Why does that bother you so? Because let me ask you a question. People often get mad that people who get EBT benefits buy snack foods, but then y'all turn around and get mad that they buy steak and shrimp. Like, do you want them to eat oatmeal and bologna sandwiches? Like, where does the line, like, where is the line drawn? Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all don't want children to have birthday cakes. Y'all don't want children to have treats. Most people on EBT are not going to the store buying a plethora of junk or snacks. They are getting food to sustain themselves. I don't know why y'all are so triggered by this and y'all are celebrating it. It starts with food. It always starts with food. First, they're regulating and telling us what we can and cannot eat. and then it gets worse. But y'all are too stupid to realize it's not about the food. It's never about the food. It is about control.
So I'm pretty sure the reason why people are mad is because the average taxpayer is funding this. So if they see the average EBT recipient using it for stuff like chips and soda, they probably would be a little bit upset, because at the end of the day, they expect that money to be used for healthy, quality foods first. But guys, you won't want to miss this insane last clip.
Okay, you guys are not gonna believe this. So I went to the store, and according to them, as I went to go purchase these croissants off of the shelf, you can no longer purchase them with your EBT card because it's pre-baked. So anything pre-baked, sodas, granola, and they want you to start baking from scratch. If you ain't baking from scratch, you ain't eating anymore. Because all these pre-made things that you could get, pre-made croissants, pre-made muffins, pre-made chicken, whatever, even if it's cold because you can't buy hot, you ain't eating if it's pre-made. So those TV dinners and all that, you ain't gonna be eating unless you getting some flour, sugar, milk, baking soda, and whipping it up together and rolling it out on a pan. So you best better be Betty Crocker coming around the corner and start learning some stuff, because you ain't gonna be eating.
So I mean, yeah, if you do want...
Buckle up, guys, because this final part delivers the most dramatic moments of the entire story. What starts as an embarrassing shopping trip quickly turns into a frustrating payment disaster, exposing confusion, public judgment, and the emotional side of relying on assistance. The discussion then shifts back to whether restrictions are truly about health or control, ending with another controversial claim that fuels even more debate. One thing is certain, this issue isn't ending anytime soon. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.